Welcome back to Nick Learns Thai. I'm Nick. In this video, I'm going to take you through the reading accountability tracker that I built. I built this because I wanted to practice reading in my target language, which is Thai. I wanted to try and build up a daily habit of reading every day, and I wanted to motivate myself by having an accountability partner. And I built this tracker to have my accountability partner and I record our daily reading habits and just keep track of everything there and keep track of streaks and stuff like that. So I found an accountability partner on HelloTalk, someone who was interested in practicing English, but it could be, someone also another learner who's learning the same language as you or a different language. So it doesn't necessarily have to be, a reciprocal type arrangement, but that's the way I did it. And found them on there, and then we plugged into this Google Sheet, which we both have access to, and then we record our daily habit in there. And I've been able to get up to a streak of about 120 days, I think, of reading at least 20 minutes per day in my target language, which is Thai. So I'm pretty happy with how it's going. Let me jump over to the spreadsheet now, show you how it works. So this is the spreadsheet here, the tracker. I will be putting the explainer video at the top here in the resources tab. There's also a link here to my channel, and I'll link to the spreadsheet itself here as well. So if there's any updates in the future, just check back on these links that will be at the top of the spreadsheet. You can find a link to this spreadsheet in the description below. Now, if you want to create, once you open up that and you want to create your own version, you just come up to File, make a copy, and that will copy it into your Google Drive, your Google Docs, and then you can go ahead and start using it. So this first tab here has resources. So like I mentioned, some stuff at the top about the spreadsheet itself and about my channel. The rest of the stuff in here is mostly geared towards Thai and English, which is what I'm using it for, both Thai for me and English for my language partner. But yeah, you can, if you're not doing Thai, you can delete those, put your own stuff in, or just ignore it or whatever. Okay, so the spreadsheet consists of a progress tab, which keeps track of everybody's information that's been put in, and then a tab for each individual person. So let's just look at those individual tabs first. So there's some descriptions at the top here. There's the dates and days along the side here. Now you'll have to probably update these to match, the time period for when you come to use the spreadsheet. So do that for each person. And then over here, we have the reading goal in minutes. So I've had set a goal for myself of 20 minutes per day. And then each day you just come back into the spreadsheet and you record the number of minutes you actually did. So that's in the yellow columns, that's the information you input. And then the white columns, you shouldn't make any edits in here. This will just keep track of what's going on. So this one here tracks whether you met the goal. So my goal on this day was 20 minutes. I read 33 minutes. So that is a goal reached. Whereas let's say I'd actually read only 19 minutes. As you can see in updates, and it's a 0 in there. This other column here also tracks the streak, so the number of days. So you can see it's counting up one onwards because I met the goal each of these days. But let's say I missed it on one of these days. You can see the streak breaks off to 0 on that day, and then it restarts at 1 the next day. So that's how that works. And it's the same for each person who's in your accountability group. Could be 2 or more, or even 1, I suppose. And then our progress tab over here, that just keeps track of everybody's information together, mostly the streak stuff. Well, this area here is the streak. And then this information at the top is some other stats. So total number of minutes read. So as you can see here, Bob is winning in terms of the number of days met goal and the longest streak, but John is winning in terms of the total number of minutes read. The green keeps track of who's got the highest number. And yeah, like I said, we've got longest streak, days met goal, and then the number of minutes read. If you want to add another person to your group, you just go down to the last tab here from this little thing, click on duplicate, and that will give you a new tab. Change this to the name of whoever it is. Say Emily. Compare progress tab. Copy a new column in. This Emily. Now you just have to update it a little bit in its formulas. Emily. And it's automatically done. And then if we make some edits in Emily's tab, you know, just delete all these, for example, we should see those numbers update. That's a lot less now, less. Yeah, so that pretty much explains how to use it. If you have any questions, put them down in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks very much.